How y'all doing? Welcome to another episode of the Sandbox Love Podcast. Let's talk ball. Second half of the season. What are we expecting? In the Eastern Conference, I'm expecting Cleveland to make a move. The fact that they got DJ Hunter from Atlanta, that was a great grab for the Cleveland Cavaliers. You know, Okoro was a solid defender, but offensively, DJ Hunter puts now the Cavs into a whole another realm. If you double team Garland or Donovan Mitchell, Hunter can hit the wide open three, right? And he's been shooting them and making them at a steady clip all season, right? So I expect big things from that acquisition. I think Mobley and Allen are still the best bigs, the best big combination in the NBA. So I think that's where the Cleveland Cavaliers really have an advantage, especially over the Celtics, is their inside play. With Jared Allen and Mobley, man, those boys run a high-low like back in the day, the Twin Towers when they had Ralph Sampson and Akeem Olajuwon. Listen, pump your brakes. I'm not comparing Jared Allen and Mobley to Olajuwon and Sampson. All I'm saying is that, hey, they can run an inside game very similar to that, and the Celtics can't counter. So it's a great move for the Cavs. They have a great roster. They have great balance. And I think moving forward, the Cavs will definitely be able to challenge the Celtics when playoff time comes around. Now, the Western Conference. Okay, that's a different beast. I think with the Luka Doncic trade, it puts the Lakers back into play, even though they still need, maybe one more shooter, and they definitely need a lot threat for Luka and LeBron. I think the Lakers are back into contention. My sleeper pick, I'm going to say the Clippers. And why I say the Clippers is because at the end of the day, they got Ben Simmons for pennies on the dollar, And regardless of what people want to say, Ben Simmons can't play, he can't shoot, blah, 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 blah. He's going to come into the Clippers organization. He's going to keep his head down. He's going to work. I've already seen, him in practice. He's working with the bigs. He's working in a dunker spot. That's where he should be at the end of the day, but he can do a lot more. He can facilitate. He can play make. Young socialite, man, he's a great pickup for the Clippers. And, when Harden gets a little tired or fatigued from playmaking and he wants to play a little off ball, he wants to score, you can plug and play Ben Simmons right there and you're not going to miss a beat. Remember, Ben Simmons was an all defensive first team all NBA performer. So at the end of the day, he hangs his hat on playing defense. So he's going to be defensive minded. You're going to get that from him. Offensively now, you can get baby triple doubles, 12 points, 10 assists, 10, 11 rebounds. That's not uncommon from Ben. So I think that's a great pickup for him. And Bogdanović to the Clippers is a big slept on move. That boy can shoot the ball. And when he gets into rhythm, it's lights out, right? So I think Bogey over there too, it puts Clippers into contention as well. But they're my sleeper pick. Everybody's on the OKC train, and I get it. Shai's probably going to win MVP this year. He should win MVP this year. We're still on that, Shai for MVP campaign. But, Jalen Williams is a solid second tier B type player. He gives you 20 a night. He shoots a decent percentage from three. Isaiah Joe is a solid, role player. Wiggins is a solid role player for OKC, right? They're getting Chet back. He's going to provide some type of defense in the middle, hopefully. And then you got reliable. Hartenstein is going to give you a double-double. Doesn't matter, rain or snow. It doesn't matter what type of game you're going to play, gritty or perimeter-oriented. It doesn't matter. He's giving you a double-double. I like what OKC is doing. But I don't know if the young boys have enough seasoning come playoff time now, where the game gets a little gritty. It's in the half court. I don't know if, they're gonna show up. We know Shade's most likely gonna show up, but the rest, as Shaq would call them, the others, I'm not too sure of, right? So I think OKC, even though they built themselves a sizable lead in the Western Conference, I don't know. I still think they're kind of shaky come playoff time, right? But look out for them. My team that I think is going to come out of the West this year, and not a lot of people are talking about them, is the Denver Nuggets. And the reason why I say the Denver Nuggets is because now Jamal Murray is finally playing up to his contract, up to that 200 milli he received. I think like he hit a groove maybe 4 or 5 games before the All-Star break. So I think Jamal Murray is back. Joker has been playing consistent, and consistent is 30 point, 15 rebound, and 11 assists, triple doubles that he's been giving the Nuggets all season and giving the opponents all season. That boy's handing out that work. So I think you have Joker still playing at an extremely high level, MVP type level. And then you have Christian Braun, who is, he sometimes comes off the bench, sometimes starts. He's playing really, really, really well in his second year, I believe, second or third year, I believe. And, Michael Porter Jr. I think Michael Porter Jr. is the X factor. Michael Porter Jr. now, he's a consistent 20 a night guy, I believe, 18, 19, 20 a night guy. He's shooting the three ball exceptionally well. I think upwards to 40, 41, 42%, something like that. Somebody in the comments, please quote me on that. Figure that Google's that one out. But I think he's still shooting a really good percentage from three. And he's actually playing defense and rebounding from his position, either playing small forward or small ball four. So I think the Nuggets are in play in regards to representing the Western Conference. And Memphis is still there. Obviously, the Minnesotas of the world are still there. So and Phoenix is lurking around, but they got to figure it out over there. You know what I mean? So I'm excited for the second half of the season. You guys let me know what you think in the comments. Like, subscribe, share the pod, man. Peace.